Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special video to share with you and I'm super excited because it's a brand new vendor. It's a brand new indie vendor to me of all things wax, and there's a couple little extra things that they have on their website. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I've got to show you guys today when it comes to candles and wax melts, stick around. Hey guys, thanks so much for sticking around. So today, like I mentioned, we have a very special video to share with you. I was gifted a very sweet pack. When I got this box, it was heavy. It was so heavy. So this company is the Candle Daddy. So just to show you a wax melt here, asked me would I like to review, and of course they were very understanding when I said absolutely, I would love to review for you guys, but I will give you my honest opinion. So just before I tell you, I just received these items here that I'm going to go through with you, but I have not burned or melted any of these yet, but that will come in time. So I will obviously, like 3 times a month, I talk about what I'm melting and how they're doing the throw and so on. So we will just discuss today what kind of items that they're selling on their website, and I will put the website information just above here in a photograph, so please feel free. Anyway, these guys were so awesome. They actually gave me a discount code for all of you. Now, I will say I'm not sponsored, but this is actually an affiliate code, something I'm not used to. So bear with me when I say this. So they gave all of us a 10% off their website. And if you use code CanadaKim, which I'll put right down below here, it will also get me it was like 10% off as well, or 10% of the revenue of whoever uses the code. So it is an affiliate code, and I'm telling you right now, I'm being right up front and honest. I will obviously give you my honest opinion as I'm burning and melting these things, but that code, if you do use it, I do get a certain percentage back. So I will just start with the wax melts first, and we'll go on to the candles. So the Candle Daddy Wassa Beach. It's awesome. These are all singular colors. There's no tri-layers. There's no dual layers. There's no, like, nothing super fancy. And this smells just like it's almost by the pool, but like almost by something like by the pool. I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you guys because I know you're going to ask what it smells like. But fresher. It smells like a really nice laundered towel with some like beachy notes, like coconut, sunscreen, you know, magnolia flower, that kind of thing. It smells really, really good. What I will say that I'm hoping, and I'm going to also mention this to the owners as well. I went onto their website, of course, and I was looking up scent note descriptions, but that's something I'm really hoping that they can work on. They don't have any scent note descriptions per se, as per each scent. So they can't really tell me what oils that they use. But What's Up Beach, this is really, really nice. I foresee myself using this in the bathroom. If I don't use it before, definitely be using it in the summer for sure. Next up, we have Pumpkin Spice Up in This Bitch. So, of course, I also want to say too with Candle Daddy, they have a, like, pumpkin spice latte, or they also have some really fun names and some fun takes and some, you know, it's actually really funny. The first thing I did when they reached out is I went to their website, took a look. I'm like, my God, I love your names. Like, we'll come up to some other ones coming up that are just insane. I love it. So again, Pumpkin Spice Up in This Bitch is like pumpkin spice latte, really. And it's all one color again. Oh, it's so good. I love this one. The cinnamon in it is just on the border of being a bit much, but we're gonna see when we melt this, because if you're a cinnamon lover, you're gonna love this. I will say there's a little bit more cinnamon than I normally would care for, but we're gonna test it out when we. Next up is D's Nuts. Remember I told you guys? So it's banana nut bread, but they also, like I say, do like a little fun take on each of them, or a lot of the different melts for different names. So this is banana nut bread. So again, it's all one color. Oh, it smells so good. This one almost even gives me a little bit of a vibe, like almost a coconutty banana bread. Little bit of spices, like a little bit, tiny little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, you know, the little things that you put into banana bread. It smells so good. And I get a little bit of the nuts. Like a walnut. Yeah, I really, really enjoy this one, and I think this will be a great one to melt during the day, like in the morning, just like you would melt like a coffee, which we will come to eventually as well. So again, that's D's Nuts Wax Melt. Next up is dirt, and just as the name implies, it smells literally like dirt. Nice fresh soil. It smells like a spring rain and you've dug up the earth. It's really, really good. It's not the same if you want. Again, I'm not trying to compare to be mean. I'm just trying to give you guys a little bit of information. It's not quite like the rosemary and dirt from other vendors, but this is more of a, I wouldn't use this for a headache. You know, some people are using rosemary and dirt for like relieving your headaches and that, or migraines. No, this is just, it would be good, really good on its own, but also blended with other things too. That would be very good. Like good, rich dirt. Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to trying this out. So that is the dirt, and I'm actually really looking for, I'm going to melt this on its own. And next up is skid mark. Just to clarify, it's tires. Anyway, so if you guys can't guess, what they also do is they have a lot of names and a lot of scents that might appeal to like the manly men, the guys who have a man cave or a room like dedicated for themselves for like football. And by the way, this company is definitely into football because they have throws. They have like blankets for different teams also for sale on their website. So like, what an awesome spoof. This is skid mark. I don't know how this literally smells like tires. It smells like I just walked into a tire shop and to get my tires done, and I'm going to pay for said tires, and this is the smell I get. It is tires. It is so like literally the tread, tire tread. So again, a lot of these, not a lot, but a few of them, they've done like little spoofs, little fun little plays on the names, and since that I don't know any other vendor that does a skid mark or i.e. a tire smell, rubber smell. So that's very interesting. And again, if you have a man, it's as a bit of a joke, or if he has like a man cave and you know, the rest of your house smells like so pretty and he just wants his own little space in there and just smell like a guy. Or in a shop, like if you have a shop and your husband or your significant other basically loves to work in there and tinker around and fix things up. I mean, all right, so the next one is very interesting. Again, very much leaning towards the manly men or the people who enjoy the racetracks and the cars and the tires. This is called minimum octane rating R+M/2 method 110. So this is supposed to smell like a racetrack, racing fuel. I don't know what racing fuel smells like. I have been to a racetrack. So what I can say is that it sort of smells like the inside of a cleaned car, like a really nicely cleaned car. And there's that little bit of plastic, but on a racetrack, I mean, they're breaking, their tires are wearing out, and you're also being outside. At least for me, in my experience about a racetrack, you're outside for the most part. Yeah, this is just very unique. I don't even know how to explain it. It's very unique, and I'm very intrigued to try this and want to see what Nelson thinks too. His brother used to work at a racetrack on Vancouver Island. So it's not off-putting. It's not like extremely odd, and it's not extremely mainstream. It's just so different. Yeah, it almost reminds me of like, I don't know why, but it kind of reminds me of an interesting laundry scent. Again, don't let the name fool you. This fuel thing, I don't know where that came from, but it works. I don't mind that at all. Actually, this would be really great in your man cave or your shop. If you have a bathroom, melt this one in the bathroom. That's where I could see that one being melted. All right, let's go back on the safe bend. Let's go on to the most safest of safe scents of vanilla. Vanilla is, again, crowd pleasing. Everyone loves it. I don't know too many people, if any at all, that hate vanilla or despise it. It is like the great scent that's used in baking. A lot of people love the smell of certain baked goods, which most all of them have vanilla in it. This is your straight up vanilla. Oh, it smells really good. It actually smells like I'd say like a vanilla bean or more of a vanilla bean. Like if you know the difference between vanilla bean or French vanilla, there's definitely more of a vanilla bean. And I don't remember, I think I've been daft and haven't told you guys how much these are. These wax melts are on sale right now. They're 2 ounces, so the same size of pretty much any other vendor that you would probably buy from. And right now they're on sale for $5.99, but again, you get 10% off as well. So vanilla is beautiful. I'm actually looking forward to melting this on its own. But I'm also intrigued to try it with like some of those like interesting scents, like skid marks. I'm just very interested. Like, I'm like, I gotta try these. So anyway, this is vanilla. Next up is leather. And this is a very different leather than what I'm used to, but in a good way. So, you've got your leather couches, you've got your leather cars. You also have that leather scent of when you walk into a store of all leather jackets, vests, boots, belts, you name it, they've got it. That's what I get from this. It reminds me of like going to these types of stores in the country, the cowboy boats, the Stetsons, the vests, the belts, like all of that, the jackets. That's the type of leather I get from that. This is really, really nice. This is a very, very nice leather scent. And if you are a fan of leather, I would definitely give this one a try. You guys have been watching me anytime at all. You guys know how much I love leather scents in the bedroom. So we're going to try leather. Next up is Dragon's Blood. And I don't know exactly what Dragon's Blood is. Again, I went on the website. They don't have a scent note description for Dragon's Blood. But there's like a fruitiness to it. But I almost get like an undertone of some kind of like a mint. Like, I don't know how to put it, and I didn't want to ask too many questions to the company because I wanted to make, obviously, I wanted to figure these out myself too. It's got like, there's a richness to it, a bit of a mint note to it. We can definitely tell that there's like some sort of like a berry note in there, but it's real deep back in there. So Dragon's Blood's very interesting, and again, I'm definitely gonna try using 1 cube at a time for these as well. And then if I need more, I'll put 2. Generally, I put 2 in unless it's a really strong one. So I will definitely give it a shot with 1 first and then see how it goes. So that's Dragon's Blood. It's very interesting. I'm, again, very intrigued. Then we have Pina Colada. So what a beautiful scent for the summer or any time, or if you were reminiscing of summer still. Oh, it smells good. This is like, I'm not gonna lie, this is just, it's like a straight up pina colada. Nothing makes this any like majorly different from anything else that I've smelled. But it is a lovely pina colada. So it's pineapple, it's coconuts, it's tropical, it's beautiful. It smells like an amazing drink. When I went to Mexico, that's the first thing I do is like I have a whole bunch of pina coladas, not gonna lie. So anyway, pina colada is beautiful, but it's a pretty like standard scent. So yeah, I really, really am looking forward. Next up, we have caramel or caramel pecan or pecan. So it kind of depends on how you say it, but caramel pecan is what I'm gonna call it. This is not a super ooey gooey scent on cold, so I'm very interested to see what this will do. I'm just looking forward to seeing how this does when it does hit the warmer. It's very, it's not what I would have called a super, super strong one. There's definitely some majorly strong ones on cold from the package so far. This one's really nice. I get more like an icing note, like a sweet icing. Don't necessarily get pecans yet, but it'd be interesting. I'm looking forward to trying this and seeing, there is a difference for sure between this pecan, caramel pecan and the D's nuts, which is the banana nut bread. There's definitely a difference. They are not the same, but yeah, definitely. That one's intrigues me. That one with coffee would be very, very good too. All right, next up we have cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll. This is definitely more of a cinnamon scent. Definitely like on the border again for me as being a bit much cinnamon. But I know so many of you guys enjoy a really good cinnamon, like a real strong one. So I definitely get more of a red hot cinnamon in this one than I do a sweet cinnamon. So I don't know how I'll do with this. I'll definitely melt it on its own, but I'm also gonna look at probably blending it maybe with a vanilla that they have in here too. So yeah, anyway, cinnamon roll, it's very strong. So if it's strong on cold, I can only imagine what it's gonna be like when I warm it up. Morning wood. What are you talking about? It's just teak wood. So anyway, the next up we have morning wood, which is a teak wood smell. So they have a teak wood melt, but they of course do some play on names. So they even have like the wood looking label, and the inside looks very, you know, wood-like in the sense of the color. And this definitely is a teak wood smell. I'll definitely melt it on its own, but I need for myself with teak wood, I need to melt it with something else. As long as there's no mahogany. You know how much I love mahogany teak wood from you know where. Anyway, this is good. It is definitely a good teak wood scent. But I'll try it on its own, but I'll also blend it with other things too. Interesting. It's actually very manly. Well, obviously. Need I say? Citrus odor eliminator. You're welcome. Basically, if you have pets, or if a lot of people use citrus-like scents in their kitchens after they make like a meal that has maybe some fish notes to it or like some meat notes, it's actually very like it's mild, but you could definitely smell like there's definitely an odor. It's what a spray would smell like in your bathroom, you know, when you spray a citrusy type smell. I can definitely see that this would work. So I'm gonna have to test it on at night that we do use onions or some sort of meat or something like that to test it out. So that's the citrus odor eliminator. And the last wax smell is baby powder before we go on to the candles. So baby powder is standard straight up baby powder scent. It is quite literally like you open up the Johnson & Johnson's baby powder that you would have used, you know, and I always remember it from obviously when I was babysitting in like the 80s and the early 90s. It's very much exactly like baby powder. All right, you guys, I also wanted to mention that they sent over a wick trimmer as well, which is a sexy black. I love it. And it's got your standard like little, like it kind of scoops it up. So you just put it over the wick, cut it, and it'll keep the little bit on the top. It actually has the Candle Daddy etched in the side here, which is awesome. Love it. You can never have too many of these. I love these. They're great. And the wick trimmer is $9.99 on sale on their website right now. All right, let's go on to the last bit. We are going to be talking about their candles. So I am excited to try these. So these candles that I have here to show you are all 6-ounce candles, and they are currently on sale on their website for $19.99. Yes, your 10% off is also you can use that on sale price sale items, which is awesome. So these are all 6-ounce candles. They also have 10 ounces for $24.99 currently on sale on their website, and they've got like a handle. It's like a mason jar kind of handle like thing. Cool. But we've got some really cool things to share with you guys. First off, I'm actually going to show you this is the only thing I asked them, because when I sniffed these both, I was like, there's really I don't see the difference. So I messaged them and I said, what is the difference between this and that? And they're like, actually the same, but because they have 2 different labels on it. This one is just coffee, and you guys know how much I love coffee, and this one is up in this bitch. So that's why, is because they've got, you know, more of a PC version here and a little bit more of a haha, you know, I mean, they have a fart candle too. Like, seriously, you guys have to go check out their website. It's pretty funny. So anyway, they're identical. So basically they're a 6-ounce jar candle, single wick, and this one smells really good. And you know, there's always a dessert that I used to have, like a little snack dessert, and I'm going to insert the picture. It's like Cocoa Puffs, like in cocoa and things like that you could get at cafes. That's what this reminds me of, with a bit of espresso. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to burning these too. And then to go with the theme, we have blue balls. And you can probably imagine this is a blueberry scented candle. It is very, very, it's an authentic blueberry. I don't feel like it's like as synthetic as I've smelt on other like vendors. Blueberry, this is a straight up blueberry. It's not blueberry pie. It is the guts of a blueberry pie. It is the mashed up blueberries that you all love. I'm not a big fan of blueberry myself, but this is very interesting. And Nelson loves blueberries, and I let him sniff this, and he was like, "Oh, I like that." There's actually sweetness, like sugar, like it's like a blueberry jam maybe. It smells really good. So that one is blue ball. Next up, timing is perfect. This is the basic bitch. This is a pumpkin latte type scent. So of course they've done it so like you would have your drink with a little foam on top, This does smell just like a pumpkin latte. And actually I like the cinnamon in this a little bit more. I think that I don't know for certain. Again, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking maybe this might be more of a vanilla. It's toning maybe some of the cinnamon down a bit. And the pumpkin. This smells really, really good. It's actually very, very sweet. So that is the A Basic A Bitch candle, and it's cute. I love it. And then, as you saw before, this is the candle in D's Nuts, which is the banana nut bread. This is a double layered, layered candle, and it does smell really good. I definitely get more of the bread note in the actual candle than I did on the wax melt, so I will say that much. It's really, really delicious. Again, I think that this would be a perfect morning or weekend scent when you want to trick somebody to think that you're actually baking. So very, very cool. And I forgot to mention too, check out the lids on this. The Candle Daddy. I think that's an awesome photo. That's super cool. Love it, you guys. Next up, we have cherry tobacco, and love this one. It's really warm, perfect for this time of year. It is like not cherry as in bright cherry, summer cherry, juicy cherry. It is the like sultry cherry, the dark cherry, the like real, like the cherry pie, like the good cherry pie with spices in the middle. This is so good. I'm not getting as much tobacco, but I'm thinking that I'm gonna get the tobacco out of this when I go to burn it. This is a sexy candle, and I actually really enjoy this cherry. It's not pistachio, it's not almond or any of that stuff that all smells like cherry. This is a true cherry, like sexy cherry, like deep cherry. I'm really looking forward to this. So again, I don't smell the tobacco yet, but that does not mean that I'm not gonna smell it down the road. So all right, you guys, next up is morning wood. What are you talking about? It's just the trees in the daytime. This is an awesome, like when I go to put my Christmas tree up, this is what I'm gonna burn to make me think it's a real tree. I think this is like a balsam scent. There's a little bit of, I get a little bit of mint in there, but it's not, it's mostly the tree scent. Outdoors tree, I love it. And again, I love the name of this. I think it's hilarious. If you're like me, you can take a joke. It's super funny. Yeah, it's actually, I am going to save this for when we put our tree up. Really looking forward to looking at, or burning this one. So morning wood, Christmas tree scent. So again, just a tree from the daytime. Next up is fall leaves. And I actually really love the label on this one. I think they did a spectacular job. This is really nice. It's not like leaves. It's like, if Bath & Body Works Leaves and Bath & Body Works Autumn had a baby, their candles, this is what I would say that they would smell like. This is what I would think it would smell like. So I think it's a mixture between Autumn and Leaves from Bath & Body Works in a jar, and I think this is great. I think the color is perfect for fall. I think it goes with the label really, really well. Again, as I'm noticing some of these, because they're hand poured, you guys, some of the wicks are quite long, so I'll likely trim the wicks before I burn, because you don't want them too long. Best be cookies up in this bitch. That's right. As you can see, Santa's coming and he wants his sugar cookies. So this is a sugar cookie scent, you guys, and it is absolutely delightful. It does. It smells like baking, and I love it. It smells like sugar cookies. Oh, you best be betting that I am burning this in the middle of the Christmas season. Oh, man. This smells so good, you guys. I love this one, and it's just a basic straight-up sugar cookie scent, but it's going to be perfect for the winter. Yeah, I can't stop smelling it. I definitely get the baked goods in there, so that is... Best be cookies up in this bitch. All right, you guys, and another one that I am so looking forward to trying. This is whiskey. Now, if you know me, I'm Canadian. I do like my rye or my whiskey, right? This smells interesting, and the reason why I say that is because I actually get more of the oak barrel that the whiskey would be kept in than aged over the decades, basically. But I'm really, really interested. I definitely get an alcohol note, but there's definitely an oak barrel scent to it that I am looking forward to testing out. when I go to burn this, because I want to see if the whiskey comes out a little bit more. There definitely is a sharpness, like I definitely get it. But right now on cold and in this jar as a whole at the moment, I'm definitely getting the oak barrel. So really, really rich, very manly, right? Like a very sexy, seductive. Actually, this one and the cherry tobacco one would be interesting to burn together, actually. So that one is whiskey. Show me your melons. Oh my goodness, this is hilarious. Okay, watermelon and honeydew melon. So we got the watermelon, we have the honeydew melon, and then they blend. I love the candles. I wish more would do these layered candles. I think they're fantastic. So again, this is straight up watermelon and honeydew melon on the bottom, and it smells like summer. It's right now it smells 100% like watermelon. I love it. Dickens cider, which is apple bourbon cider in a candle form. And it definitely smells like it. It smells like a little bit of everything, a little bit of booze, a little bit of apple, a little like, you know, just, it actually smells really bright. I like a fall. It definitely is a fall scent over a winter scent. I really enjoy this one. Okay, you guys, again, I just want to say thank you very much to the Candle Daddy company for reaching out to me, asking if I would be honest with my reviews, which again, I always am with you guys. So you're gonna see my mid-month melts, my melting baskets, my end of the month melts, and all my empties. So that's where we're gonna test these out. I'm gonna use them organically as I would normally in any other capacity. And I'm gonna come back to you each of those types of videos I just mentioned. And again, I will put down below Canada Kim for 10% off of your order from their website. And again, I will just remind you, it is a referral fee that I get. So I also get a referral 10% each time you guys purchase a candle with that code. So you don't have to use the code at all whatsoever. I just want to let you guys know that you guys can get another 10% off of their already on sale items. And go check them out. They sell all sorts of things. Like I said, like they had like football throws in your like a sports team, you know, whatever football, NFL type team you guys love. Just all sorts of really great things. And they've been super awesome. They're very receptive. They've emailed me back anytime I had questions very quickly. So you guys, again, thank you so much to Candle Daddy, but also thank you guys all for watching. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.